if you haven't done so already, we have a giveaway up here. He is donating a couple of his paintings to those who have shown up today. Great, and take it away, William.
All right, thank you. First of all, give an honor to God and good evening to you. And I'd like to thank you, Michael, excuse me, Art in the Middle in the Library for having me here, and all my friends and new friends I just met. They want me to talk about my career and how I became a folk artist, but you know, the biggest thing about me becoming an artist, which I had dreamt on since I was 5 or 6, is meeting people. It started out as fun, but I met so many good people through art. People like Bob that's filming me hoping I mess up. People like Michael and my new friends I met. Thank y'all for coming and supporting me. But you know, and look, anytime I'm talking, if I confuse you, hold your hand up like in school and say, Mr. Clarke, what did you mean? And I explain it to you. Now I'm gonna try to, I told Nick, with an older crowd, I got 2 versions of speeches. Some of them kind of rough, and some kind of soft. So y'all the soft crowd now, so we're going in. But and sometimes I don't get words, so don't think I'm lying. I don't do the lying. But all the way up since I was a kid, 4 or 5 years old, I want to be an artist. I was very inspired by my Uncle Dolly, who drew a little bit. My daddy, he also drew a little bit. So I was, and everything I did, I just did it to the extreme. I went overboard with it. I started out drawing on the red clays of Virginia and the dirt with a stick. I can remember when I went to school, it was segregated, and every school that I went in, we didn't have no art department. But I had good teachers. They really were men, and when I went to high school, it was I and about 3 more guys and 1 girl that was real good artists, and they would kind of give us a little leeway. And all my life, though, I just knew I wanted to be a folk artist. Well, not a folk artist, be an artist. I did things when everybody else was out, when all other guys out there running around having fun, I was drawing. I'm dedicated to the trade. I'm serious, I'm dedicated to it. And I know what I do and what I got here is a gift from God. That's why the people that came to the workshop, I was open to tell them everything, because it's my gift, but it's for me to share. I don't believe in drawing nothing that's not, what's the word I gotta say here, make people happy. I don't use my painting for political messages, none of that stuff. I like to, when I draw, I like to spread the love. I could sit up here all day and talk to you, because so much have happened to me and people in my life that really helped me advance my career and me as a person. Because I grew up, I wasn't the best person in the world, but through art, I learned to deal with a lot of stuff, a lot of issues, current event. It forced me to deal with people. My biggest thing though is with my artwork, is spreading the love and leaving a message with people of brotherhood and love. Because we're all God's kids. I ain't say children, kids, because we ain't finished growing yet. Every day I learn something. Now, I was so inspired by this young lady here. This is her painting right here. You all might not can see it, but sunset scene. Make sure you look at it. She was kind of on the shaky side with a tree that she knew it wasn't going right, but they glow in her face when she finished. It was pressed and made the whole trip. She lit up like a, she turned red as she is now. You really did a good job, man, for real, you did. Real good job. Real good job. But she had that drive, and she was kind of doubtful with this one here. But when she did them, she looked at it and I said, hold your picture up. And she was just smiling. Yeah. And you know, and I love working with the kids and the light in your eyes. You know, you lit up too. You Yeah, but if you know, a real artist and person that loves art, they always got a glow about them. And the people that met me and dealt with me, I don't do the fake stuff. I am what I am. I don't try to get up there. I've met governors, a couple of generals, you know, senators. And the same way I cut the food with you, Bob, I get them hell too. I met Governor Yonkers, and he's so tall, fella. And when he shook my hand, I said, wow, you tall, man, you played basketball? I ain't gonna say the response what he said, so I ain't gonna let that go. But I tell you, Bob, I'm getting proud of what I said. But I mean, it's really, he's a good man. I mean, that's like when we talk about politics. But my biggest thing was just adjusting. What I mean, me being a little country boy and going places and adjusting to life. I mean, just adjusting with people. And I stepped out, I'm like a fish. I stepped out to water and I got on dry land, and some things were real awkward. I was lucky though, this collective of mine, Miss Judah Norrell, she took me under her wing. They were taking me to restaurants, I couldn't even eat, I didn't know what the food was, you know, and she helped me out. She showed me what I said, now William, you don't do this when you're an artist, you don't do this, you always do this, and she helped me a lot, you know. And after a while, I caught on to it, you know. But the biggest thing this art has done to me, done for me, is just give me an opportunity to share with other people. And y'all look, you all very lucky I ain't doing my rough speech. So we'll keep it down tonight. We ain't gonna do the rough speech today. I ain't gonna mess up Nick. I ain't gonna mess up Bob. Cause them two turkeys back there, I'm gonna put them under the comfort I put myself in. They back there woofing and trying to put the pressure on me. We gonna film this. We gonna do this. I gonna get close, says Bob. You close enough, Bob?
No.
But that's one of the best friends. I met Bob about 3 years ago, Bob.
Yeah.
And we've been tight friends, good friends. And Michael. And I apologize again, Michael, for that tent incident.
We'll work that out later.
Oh, okay. We had a little problem, but I apologize in public.
You are cool.
Okay, thank you. Nick? That's all I'm gonna say. That's my driver and social assistant, Nick there. And let me tell you a story right quick before I get that. I'm gonna throw him under the bus big time. Nick got paid to come in, make that understood. He got a pretty little black truck. I come out the motel area. Clarke, get in, the air conditioning on, truck running. Oh man, every time the truck, get in, man, the air. This morning I come down here and got paid. I opened the door, I said, damn, oh, darn, Nick, it's hot. You'll be all right. You got paid. You got paid. I'm sweating. Ain't nothing, when did you cut the air conditioning on, Nick?
It's on there.
Oh, well, you were doing the, when I left out the library, I was like, the air on, William, get in the car, Clarke. I had to get paid. Tough. I'm not gonna be all night with y'all getting your questions. I think the most interesting part of this thing is the question and answer. So we're gonna jump in the question and answer and make them tough. Nobody got a question?
How old are you?
73. Any more questions? I'll leave you quickly. Yes, ma'am.
What made you